Hello, hello YouTube. Welcome back to day 2 of checking out the... Okay, big burp. Perfect timing. But we're checking out the new 3.0 update. I already started up the game this morning just to do like the usual stuff around the island. Also, I did a lot of like off-stream grinding for the update, but it's mostly like collecting materials and stuff. For the box thingy, DIY box point thingy. Oh right, these are the stuff we ordered yesterday. The new hotel souvenir shop thingies. Let's see. Got stuff scattered all over the island. Time to call Rossetti's reset service. All you gotta do is ask Isabel at Resident Services, and I'll come running. Get it done. Maybe. Flower planter, let's go. Our full lamp is something I really wanted. Our full shelves is something I wanted. You'll see how many hotel points I got in the meantime. Oh right, Nibbles is the only one who knows my secret identity. She knows I'm Mags. Flower planter, I hardly know her. Every time I now hear like a word that has at the end, I'm thinking of that. Thank you, Ruffles. Eek, Max, this is the one of my favorite tops of all time. It's bold, it's colorful, it's fashion gold. Just imagining you and it has me squeaking with delight. So much so, I gave myself a headache, Max. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Probably. Also, I'm thinking of setting up a, I don't know, open island thingy. Ooh, rainbow sweater? Because I have quite a couple of DIY thingies and stuff that I already know. So it might be nice to give those to other people, so to say. Probably in here? Are they in here? Yeah. It's not even that many, but still. If I could make other people happy with that, I would love to. I'm just gonna leave all that stuff in my inventory and then decorate my house later on with it. But for now, I think we should first take a look at the... Ooh, Soker. Takoyaki boy. Let's go. So he's leaving, which is fine. And I'm hoping to get like a bird in return or something. Also a couple of the... Because we have the hotel with the 3.0 update, I noticed that like there's tourists all over the island, which are also villagers. And a couple of them are really cute. And you know what? It would be great if I knew that would happen. But just imagining you talking to them and they were like, you know what? You have room on this island, right? Can I stay? That would be amazing. I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but... Get. Right. There we go. You. Like, this is a travel influencer. It's a bird, but I don't think I want him on my island. He's kinda... You know what I could really go for in a sunny afternoon like this? A mysterious romantic encounter. I can't say could it up inside if love is a possibility, Herc. No, you definitely can, believe me. Maybe I should walk around with a bouquet of flowers. You see, he's a walking red flag, so I don't think I want him on my island. If he even is a villager. Probably is. But this cutie, look at her. Super cute. I own. The burb. Yeah, but there's more burbs. I'm really surprised at how well developed Aoshima is. That sounds kinda racist, not gonna lie. Everything looks new and exciting. It's so much fun to explore. Would you want to live here? just hope I don't look suspicious. I'm curious, so I spend a lot of time examining everything clean. There's more burbs in the game. Let's see. Okay, now I want to take a look at the, Lego stuff. Nook shopping. It was in special goods. Promotion, yes! Look how cute! Also, I spent a lot of money yesterday for one of the... what is it? House storage upgrades. I'm not even like nearly at the max, but still. That was 700k. I think there's one for 1 million coming up after, so... Look at this! It's so cute. This one is very cute. Fireplace. Partition. Cranston is one of my favorite bird villagers. Okay, just by the name alone, it's probably a crane? I will like that. Ooh, very cute. Yes? Man, sounds good. I'm not really up to date with... I'm just gonna order a lot of it. You know what? If I can actually buy all of it, I probably... Oh. Okay. That's on me. Oh, the walls! Oh, so cute! Okay, so we're gonna buy more tomorrow. Also, I really like the rug. Very cute. I think I already have all of this. Also very cute. He's socially awkward. That's my favorite ones. Honestly. I say that, but a lot of the villagers, when I first meet them, I'm like, they're a bit much, and then after a while, I'm like, you know what, I kind of like it. Aren't we all? I think we kind of are, yeah. Sign off. Let me know if you need a Zelda amiibo. Definitely, because I saw something about, what's his name again? Go Guy's sister. And I was like... She kinda was also like that in the game. First time I saw her, I was like, yeah, I'm a furry. I never knew before, but I know for sure now. Isabel sleeping on the job. No, that's actually acceptable in Japanese culture. It just means that you've worked so hard that you're sleeping. I'm not even gaslighting, by the way. It does kinda... It does matter when you do it, but yeah. If you're there like all day and working overtime, and then sleeping on the job, they're like, oh, you must be so exhausted because you're working so hard. Good on you. Very toxic, actually. Let's see, that's one of the things. So yeah, we looked at the Lego items. This guy is moving out tomorrow, which means we'll be... I hope you're leaving like right the day after, my guy. Please, please leave. Please, please. Due to time, maybe she's just on her lunch break. Maybe! She's always there, actually. Also, I'm letting weeds grow because I've been using a lot of them for recipes. For the drop-off thingy. Let me show you guys. So yesterday we had... Also, I need this. I need everything. Yesterday we found out about that. Okay, what do you need? Oh! Oh, the ones that were really popular in the zeros? Sure, give it to me. But this is another burb, and she's nice. Darling. This thing. So here we can submit recipes that we made. Yeah, she's really cute. I think so too. And then we get like the tickets for it. So as you can see, off stream, I collected 1,370 of them. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, we can spend that today on new stuff. I already made these. So for every new thing you put into the box, it immediately gives you another one that you can make. So that's why I had to get some resources off stream, because I've been making everything. It's a pretty fun system, I'd say. What I am wondering, probably we'll have new stuff in here, maybe, hopefully. At least on display, I would think. Ooh, yeah! Good to see you, kitty. Your time is spot on. Did you know the hotel guests can borrow entire outfits from the mannequins here? Oh, borrow! Oh! It's kind of like the whole kimono rental service. The implication is that you woke up and chose grinding. No, I did it last night. And maybe a tiny bit this morning. See, our guests come from far away to enjoy their vacations. We thought it'd be nice if we could provide them with comfy outfits to wear while they're sightseeing. But after knocking the idea about Imi Noodle for a bit, I started thinking you'd be the best captain for this type of thing. You're one who knows about outfits, sir. So, if you got any outfits you'd like to recommend, could you place them on the mannequins? Oh! Oh, that's cute! Do that and we'll be letting our guests borrow the outfits. That's very cute, actually. I'd be pleased that's a purpose. Get your help with this. One more thing. There'll be helpful info next to the mannequin. Look at it over it if you have any questions. I'm counting on you. I like that. So that would mean that I can actually put like all of the tourists in rental kimonos, because I definitely have those. I want this one. I thought it was really cute. 35 tickets? Yeah, we definitely have that. You got that, right? That's definitely what I'm gonna put on at least one of them. I wonder if they're kind of suggesting that there's a male and female one, but I don't think that's the case, because I don't think that's ever been the case with Animal Crossing. I think they all just wear whatever. Hello, Granny. Yes, please. I think most of this is still the same. Yeah, it is. But we did, however, oh right, I bought a lot of this already. It's probably all the same, right? Yeah, okay, okay. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I think because we, or I, off-stream yesterday... Yeah. So off-stream I finished the second room, which I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. Are all these turtles bald? Yes, because they're kappa. So the Japanese folklore thingy, and they usually have like some sort of crown. Like they have like a bald spot, and then like a... I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. I don't think it's even supposed to be hair. But yeah. Kappa are pretty fun. Let me drink my tea before it goes cold. Oh, I almost forgot. There'd be more rooms for you to decorate now. If you don't mind helping again, I'd be real pleased. So, what do you say? You gonna help me with the guest room? Maybe later because I wanna... I wanna show off the second room I did first. It was a Japanese themed room. So, oh, that's where the cutie's staying. So the thing is, they were like, you can choose between these two themes. It was Japanese and modern, and I'm a huge weeb, so of course it was going to be Japanese. And this is what it turned into. Hi, roll. That's not a choice at all. I have to go with that. She's cute. I would love to have her on my island, but also this is what I did with the room. So we have a little futon area over here for sleeping. And it's just like the low table on the ground, some bonsai. Ooh, she loves the tatami flooring. I had that bird in my new leaf town. The one in the other room. Oh, I don't really like him. And this is like the hot spring situation in the actual room. And of course, we're just all gonna pretend that this is a Japanese... Oh, it is a Japanese toilet because it opened when you came near it. So, this is actually a bidet toilet. And here you can just shower before getting into the bath. I think it's pretty cozy. I just think it's kind of... I want it to be... that to be like actually up against the wall, but I can't. So we're all just gonna pretend that it actually is, right? Right? Yeah, she's a cutie. This room I'm staying in today, amazing, right? Thank you, thank you. Today? I hardly know that. Well, you're missing out, Ruffles. Like the Japanese bidet toilet. Oh my god, it's so good. Though I have to say, the ones we encountered in our last vacation, they were all kinda not really, or either like too small, or you couldn't like set them the right way in the settings, where I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna take the risk of it like actually spraying up my my back instead of my ass, you know. We're not gonna do that. And also one was partially broken. I don't know, man. We encountered a lot of them and they were all kinda eh. Even though the ones in Tokyo before that were all very, very nice. And actually, now that we're talking about toilets anyway, a couple of them even had like a built-in, like in the bowl, like a ventilator kinda situation where it would, if you were like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go number 2 right now, and you could just like turn it on and it would suck away like all of the odor in the bowl. It was insane. It's way too advanced. Cute. But yeah, this is how the room turned out. I like it. Very, very Japanese. I think I let my inner weeb go out with that one. No, gonna go back to the lobby. And then I think we're gonna do a new one because I remember Grams saying yesterday that when there's new customers coming in and everything, they're gonna like expand the inventory, which I would like to see. Yes, I am. Thank you. So let's get started with the room 3 work. I'm counting on you. I got me 2 ideas for the theme I'd like to go with. Which one do you think feels right? Also, I have a goal for this year. So in school, I was actually taught, like, around London British English, but then I met Lick, so... and I kind of went to the American accent, but I kind of want to see if I can get at least some of the British back to, like, switch to every now and then, just for shits and giggles. That would be nice. Became hillbilly English. Freedom, baby, freedom. Hell yeah. Simple or ranch? Also, simple doesn't tell me enough. And I do like a good theme. I'm not... personally not really fond of, like, the ranch room, but also it is a real theme, which kind of sounds nice. I think I'm gonna go with a ranch room. Also, not the ranch dressing. Can you imagine? I'd be thinking our guests are gonna love to stay in the room like that. Let's head up to the crow's nest. Yo, those emotes, let's go. Especially the second one. Love it. When you're done, come talk to me. And now, I'll leave it in your hands. Yeah, this seems about right. Does any of this already scream Sweet Home Alabama to you guys? My first thought was ranch dressing theme, then I realized, well, it kinda is the same. In a way. It's the same area. Also, me first time getting ranch dressing in America, I was like, oh my god, I've been missing out. Let's see, what do they recommend? Oh yeah, that's real ugly, love it. I hate it already. Mug shelves? Burb? Bird cage, I see. Ranch low bird. Am I regretting my decision? No. What's that? Salé? What is that? I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna look it up because it's kind of rare that it's food related and I don't know about it. If anyone knows, please tell me. Fake Soleil. Slay? Soleil. Yeah, okay, it is pronounced that way. French. Savory quick bread or salty cake. Oh, yeah. Or salt. So, yeah. Okay. Or sel would be salt. Okay. But what does it have? Ham, bacon bits, that kind of stuff, cheese. Oh, okay. Sometimes tuna. Okay, that makes sense. Salty cake. Yeah, it's more of a bread. Sounds delicious. It's weird, man. Yeah, I'd say it's more of a... it's a bread. But there's like a lot of... it's the same goes for me when someone says banana bread and I'm like, yeah, but that's a cake. You know? I think this is the other way around, maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, decoy duck. Yeah, hell yeah. We need that. Ooh, mallard. Spot bill? What a cutie. Yo, they actually... these actually go pretty hard. Man, the Japanese take their ducks seriously. Huh. I'm just looking at colors right now. I think I'm gonna go with the spot build. Uh-huh. Do we feel like there should be a kitchen in here? Or maybe just like a chill rocking chair situation. That's what I feel like. Do I have that? I should have. Yeah, I hate that one. I do. I do have a rocking chair. Hell yeah. I'm low-key maybe actually making myself a room. Who would have thought? For me and all my granny activities. Not a lie, actually. I do like all the granny stuff. Is being a fan of American culture the Japanese version of being a weeb? I guess so. Then again, yeah. Do you... Ruffles, do you actually know that there's a lot of Japanese people who are, like, super obsessed with, like, pardon, or certain subcultures in, America? So you have, like, the... I think you call it, like, the American-Mexican, the chola? What is happening? Hi, welcome in! How you doing? Hello, hello, raiders. Hi! How you doing? What were you playing? I have heard of their fascination with Paris. Well, actually, Sarika, she can tell us, probably, because she actually lived in Japan for a long, long time. Hi, welcome in. What were you guys up to? How you doing? Let me do a shout out. We're playing the new Animal Crossing 3.0. And by playing, I mean I'm just going through everything. Nanika? I know very little Japanese, but I'm we were so Ruffles was asking, is being a fan of American culture the Japanese version of being a weeb? And then I was saying, like, I know that there's, like, certain group of Japanese people who are obsessed with, like, certain American subcultures. I think, like, the whole, I'd say Mexican-American subculture, like the chola fashion is, like, a big one. America booyah. Let's see, let me do a shout out. Oh, Okami. Yeah, that's how I originally found you, because of the Okami stream. Because that's one of my all-time favorite games. I love it. Folks obsessed with France, a surprising amount who love Holland specifically. Yeah, that's true. You have, how's Den Bosch? Den Bosch? Den Bosch. Den Bosch. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen that. I've seen videos, and also, like, Dutch people going over there and be like, oh, where can I find, like, this specific... They were actually asking for stroopwafel. Is your model a Eurasian magpie? Just a generic magpie. Absolutely a Eurasian magpie. This is the first time someone asking that, and I was also thinking of it, so I'm mostly European by blood, but also I'm like a quarter Asian, so I was like, that actually works out, right? Being a Eurasian magpie. Aussie magpies look very different. I know. They also have a way different temper, I would say. Looking for frikandel in Japan? I'm not sure if they... I don't know. They aren't the same family even. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They really are not the same, if you ask me. I think they're very cute though. They kind of sound like a drunk guy playing a flute to me, but I do think they're very, very cute. Thank you for the follow. How's the 3.0 update? I keep wondering if I should bother dusting off my old Switch. I really like it. I do have to say I am not the typical Animal Crossing player because I always am kind of worried that or before I started playing this, I was like, Animal Crossing is probably not my type of game. It's probably too slow. And yet here I am having hundreds and hundreds upon hours into the game. And it is kind of slow, but also I'd say it's perfect for in the evening on the couch, just turning off your brain and enjoying it. And this is day 2 of playing the new update. And I am really enjoying it, but I do enjoy decorating and stuff, and I think they added some fun stuff. Also, it's a free update, so yeah, definitely worth checking out, I would say. Slow can be nice sometimes, yes. Ooh, I do love bird watching, bird photography, let's go! I also like doing bird watching, but also I said to myself right when I started all of that I am not allowed is maybe a big word, but something... Oops. Something along those lines that I didn't want to allow myself in, into doing the photography part of it. Mostly because I used to be a photographer, but in fashion. But that also means that I know how expensive the lenses are. And I was like, I know myself, when if I just start taking pictures of the birds, it'll get out of hand. So for me, it's just watching and then logging them in the app. Gotta go have fun, much love and God bless. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thanks for hanging out and have a good day. See, it's a little too cold and all the birds are migrating this time of year. Yes, I've been hearing a lot of geese flying over, and I try to look up, but you can't really see what they are because they are way too high up and everything. Bye-bye 7K for a lens, right? Right? Yeah. Those are... It's not like the exact type of lens, but every now and then for like a big event, I would rent like a similar lens, but I don't see myself doing that for the bird watching. Also, for those who came in, we're doing a ranch themed hotel room. So I'm gonna go and see how Sweet Home Alabama I can go with this, but it's gonna be hard. But I do like a good over-the-top theme, so... But we have a duck in here, which is pretty... I did it again. Which is a cutie. Also, I'm very impressed by the type of ducks I could choose. Let me show you, like, the different options they have for it. So we have the mallard, spot-billed, greater scaup, cute, common pochard, steamer duck, and then just a white duck. But I'm already impressed to begin with, but also when I was hi, welcome in, degenerate degenerate Kate. No eagle for the Americana. No, we can't. Imagine finding a gun in here. No. I'm gonna try and be chill about it. But yeah, I'm just looking through everything to see what I have, because I was thinking decoy hunting ducks in my cozy game. Right, right. Kinda like that. Hi Bjorn. Honk. Yeah, we have birds in here. Don't worry about it. Armchair. Ooh, 7-stream streak. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. It's new. Do you guys like it? You just kick Molly's door down holding a shotgun. Also, I gotta center or myself back in the corner. Don't worry about it. It's because I added it. It's kind of new still. It's all gonna be fine. I have to set up extra stuff. Everything is kind of scuffed at the moment. But we embrace the scuff. Let's see, ranch. I do believe we have something... I think we can actually embrace the scuff, right? Should be on a t-shirt. Actually, compared to yesterday, it's pretty good, I'd say. Covered counter. But yeah, this part of Animal Crossing is pretty slow, but I like it. We're just vibing. I would love to get a picture of a kingfisher. They're just so fucking fast moved. What? Oh, but they're too fast. Actually, I have one, and it was so weird because I was at my brother-in-law's place, and he just lives in a like suburb. And I was walking to like the local supermarket thingy, kind of a scuffed one, and there was like a really... They made like a kind of water feature area, which is kind of... it doesn't look good, nothing is right. And there was just a kingfisher over there, just sitting there. Just chilling, and I was like, what the hell? It's a real one? And then I took a picture with my phone. I could even like get up pretty close. It's probably kind of used to humans. I mean, it lives between apartment buildings. What the hell? But it was very cute. Very chill. But I was really surprised. We also used to have those near the house I grew up in, because in front of it there was a... what is it? It was water that wouldn't freeze over because it was flowing. I live in quite an urban area, but they're trying to improve the natural parts a little. Ooh, let's go. I'm living quite close to... what? What's happening, Jay? Oh, but yeah, I'm now living close to a more forest area, but also still urban. So actually, most of the birds around my house are magpies. Might be my own fault because water is wet. It is. It definitely is. Also, guys, scream if you see something like a gun in here or anything. Oh, right. That's what they were suggesting, I think. Dark brown. W magpies. Yeah, I like them. But also, I like to I would like to travel more of the world and see like all the cool birds. I have a lot of them in Australia I would love to see. Better not be Drenthe. Why? What's wrong with the north of the Netherlands? No, I live in the middle. Of course I live in the middle. Most of the people here live in the middle. Come to Wraithland Island for the puffins? Yes, yes. Actually, me and Panda, who's also in chat a lot, he's always sending me videos and he's like, we should go, and I'm like, hell yeah, finally someone is enabling my behavior. Enabling my birth and bird, not birth. Bird enthusiasm. This is kind of cute, but I'm not sure for inside. Storefront. Guys, I think this is gonna be a hard one, which I already knew, but I was hoping they would give me more cute stuff to work with. It's probably gonna be in the details, right? How about at least a acoustic guitar? Do you agree? And the cherry, I'd say? Yeah. Gonna get country up in this bitch. Best birds to take photos are fishing ambush predators since they stay so still, such as gray herons. Yes, I do have a photo of that one for my Japan trip. Also, there was a oriental dove over there. Very, very pretty. I was already checking out my bird app before we went. I was like, oh, I'm so hoping to see that. And then I heard a pigeon that sounded off, so to say. I was like, hmm. And it was it. And then it flew down and did like a little show for us and everything. Oh man, I was so happy. I'm such a nerd. Ooh yeah, we want a fireplace in the hotel room. I'm half sarcastic, half actually think it's a great idea. Oh, let's see. Do you guys, When Doves Cry, my favorite? Man. There's a lot of birds I still want to see. Nowadays, naturally, magpies get me most excited. Also because the ones over here... So in the Netherlands, we're actually allowed to, and also kind of encouraged to feed birds. I know that I think in Australia you're not allowed to. Also, the birds over there probably have more resources, but we live in a pretty small country where we take up a lot of the nature. So we're kind of encouraged to, yes, that's what I want. To, maybe this as well, to feed the birds. And especially the magpies, I've been giving them, well, mostly cat kibble. And like the male magpie, he knows what's up. So every time he sees me, I wave at him, and he does like a little dance where he goes like back and forth. It's actually a dance. He gets really excited. He's like, hell yeah, the lady's gonna give me food again. Oh man, it's so good. But they also started screaming outside our house when we have like a window open, and they'll know I'll come out and give them food. It's good. Oh no, I'm a small burb. Also, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna go do post-stream stuff. Thanks for taking care of the friends. No, thanks for bringing them over, and take care. It's probably already late for you anyway, so thanks for hanging out to begin with. Thank you. Have a great one. Let's see, barrel. It's just the one. See, had a bird feeder, but then the rats started eating from it, so didn't want to encourage them. Don't want a rat living in my house. No. I can't imagine. I don't feel like we have a lot of rats over here. We do, however, compared to Big Burb. Compared to what I know from Australia, I think you're not really allowed to have outdoor cats anymore, which I think is great, actually. I love cats. I have a cat myself, but he's an indoor cat only, and I would like him to stay that way. You just gotta entertain them more, which is fair because they're a commitment anyway. W redeems. Thank you. But yeah, we have a lot of cats over here, and I think the rats kind of stay away. Do the birds eat the birds? Depends on the bird. Oh, do the cats eat the birds? Well, they don't really eat them, but they sure got to a couple of them. That's why I had like I saved 3 wood pigeons last year. 2 from cats. So two very young ones. One fell out of the nest and was like, there's cats here everywhere. So we brought him to the shelter, or had the shelter come and pick them up, I'm not sure. One that was being chased by a cat, but it was kind of just going over the ground, so the cat was not interested enough to actually get him. But also,
me,
we had
touching you.
had them pick it up, and the third one was actually
Sweet
a full-grown one
Carolina.
that a cat got. And I was running out
Good
and
times never feel
whatever.
so good. So good.
And then we caught it. But the grown ones are pretty hard to catch. I have to tell you that. Let's see. Also, we can adjust the size of the room. Is that Blob and Ruffles? It is! Alright, you haven't seen it. Like, both, usually, Ruffles, redeems that a lot. Chef also does it, and Bjorn also does. It was from our peak playthrough. I have a couple of hidden, triggers in there. I rescued one baby wood pigeon, had to drive far to the rescue center since a lot of rescues around me see them as vermin or something stupid like that. I hate that. But yeah, that's true. Christmas only works in December. I'm sorry. Not really sorry. But yeah, that's one. Yo, a covered wagon? Let's go. It does scream ranch to me, actually. How far do we want to take this? Man, I have a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Ugh. Hiccup. Brown. Gonna make a cozy tea corner or something. Feels bad, man. Rocking horses? There are! But... okay, I'll let you in on a secret. I don't like kids. So I try to keep that out of all of my decorations. Am I a horrible person? Mood? Real? Whiskey corner or coffee corner? Irish whiskey. No, Irish coffee. Both. Fuck them kids. Americans don't drink tea. Yeah, but this is like not the actual Americans. It's like people adoring the American stuff. Did you ever think of that? This is for Japanese people. Kind of. They drink microwave tea? I had to save a cat once. Fox chased it into my tree, then the magpie started squawking at it, so I shooed everything away. Didn't want someone's cat getting mauled by a fox in my garden. I can imagine. We have a couple of foxes over here in the Netherlands, but we never see it. Also, I don't think they actually chase cats. But it's probably because they don't generally live in, like, the same area, I'd say. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we don't have a lot of ground predators in general. Just the cats. A lot of cats. And people over here are like, you know what? But they're allowed to be there. That's nature. And I'm like, that's not nature. If they sleep inside and get fed inside, it's unfair to the animals actually being outside all the time, so I don't agree. But that's me. That's just me. Oh man, bread. Bread? Organic bread. Specific. I'm just gonna... okay, so my idea for all of this is always just plop everything in there and then see what I want to do with it. Because there's so much stuff, I just go through everything. Basically. Alright, the cake, so... but why would they recommend this if it's a ranch room? And this is French. Foxes in my area have adapted to the urban areas and humans since a lot of natural areas are being urbanized. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I've also seen like foxes living on rooftops in the UK. Very interesting. Is the 3.0 update good? I've got to set up my monitor and switch. I enjoy it. I think they added a lot of new stuff. I'm not really sure whether I would say it's... No, I enjoy it, so it's good. Basically. It didn't blow my mind or anything, but I don't think it has to. I'm just enjoying the new content. It's like the game already was, but just more of it. Speaking of organic, a new thing I see being advertised now is wild farmed produce, where it's stuff grown in partnership with nature. And my cynical ass feels it's just more greenwashing. In partnership with nature. Yeah, I would love to know the specifics of that one. Because just that, I'm like, I'm not really sure what you're telling me. Then again, I've always been very green-minded. Used to be a vegetarian for a couple of years as well. But then the IBS hit me and like a lot of the stuff I ate was like, my body was like, no, we're not keeping this down. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm a flexitarian. Usually shoot the foxes that are too confident, no one get them or someone getting hurt because they're too friendly with humans, only if they come right up to me though. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want them to actually get used to everything. That'd be scary. Okay, do they want to read though? I think so. I'm just seeing how many of my potential... What's happening? Oh, it's Kurt. I was like... Thanks for sticking around, Kurt. I was like, who's that? Well, thank you, you're all... Oh. But yeah, I'm just flopping a lot of my granny hobbies, so to say, in here, and then we'll see what we're gonna do with it. Because I'm not... I don't remember everything I have in this game. It's so much. Which is good, but also kind of overwhelming, you know? That's what I had yesterday. I was like, oh, I've never done this with people watching me, and it takes even longer, but that is fine. Just gotta get used to it. Ooh. Models. What the? Oh, the marigold. Okay. Turkey Day wheat. Sure. That seems... There's also variations for that? Nah, it's probably good. I think that was... No, it's definitely not most of it. Oh, because this is everything. Okay, it is fair, I guess. It takes a long time. If it truly is everything. Can you imagine a ticking clock in a hotel room? If it were me, a thing would be... I would turn it off. If not, get it off the wall, but a pendulum clock, you can actually mess that up. Now I can use this, let's go! It's good, right? Like, made it. They can't really live naturally anymore in the urban areas since humans go, ooh, cute fox, and feed them, not understanding how much damage it can do. Yeah, I do understand that. That's why whenever I'm like, oh, I want to do something, like, starting to feed the birds, I would actually look up, like, the local, advice, like, for the... It was actually, I think, something like a nature and wildlife, like National Nature and Wildlife group thingy, and on their website, and saying like, okay, this is what they're recommending, these are the people who actually know about this stuff, and then I do it. Which is something I can recommend for everyone. I mean, yeah, it's fun to feed the birds, but if you're not allowed to do so locally, there's probably a really good reason for it. Mom's art. Actually, it goes pretty hard in here. Yep. Guys, does this need a bathroom as well? Do you want another bathroom in here? You probably do, right? Actually, that would be nice to have like a bath in here, like a... What would you call it? Like the freestanding, the... You know what I mean? Like a tub? When I feed birds in my garden, I try to just leave it out there so they don't associate me with food. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, apparently, like, it also really depends on where you live. But since there's so many of us in such a small country, I think our local, not government, but local parties were like, yeah, we should probably help them out. Oh. Milk glass lamp? Yes, sure. To bathroom what? Yeah, I feel like chat is gonna force me to create a bathroom again. Saying like they're holding me under gunpoint or something. So yeah, we probably... let's see. I'm gonna look into wallpaper in a bit, but for now I just want like all of the... Oh, right. No, I can also... That has a good tab as well. Clothing, no. Jesus. You think I have stuff? I do, right? This is just all gonna be oh no. Animals as well. Oh, and some stuff like that. Okay, okay. Let's see. This is what we have. So if we do wanna have a bathroom, we should probably make it deeper or wider. I think deeper. I like the whole situation with the, yeah, I think so. The thing is, we can't really place doors, so it's always gonna be somewhat of an open plan. But I'd say that's fine. Okay, just wanna think of where I wanna place it. I kind of liked it being in the back last time. Maybe even have like a little kitchen in there. I think so, I think so. Are you seeing the fish in chat? No, yeah, right. Oh great, this is new. Oh. Select multiple. I'm not sure if it has like a max. I think it has. Oh, we're on... That's on me. Back to floor. Please. I think we can now... Yes! Thank you, 3.0 update. Since a lot of kids only know your pigeons and robins, which is good, but they should know more and how they impact our lives and environment. Yeah, I think so too. I've been lucky that I was raised with animals and also parents who were like, oh, you see that bird? That's this. But then again, I've always really, really liked animals to begin with, which is kind of nice. How are we gonna... Okay, okay, okay. So the thing is, there's no doors in this, like I said before, so... There is partition walls, though. So what I did for one of the other rooms is just have, like... this kind of situation for a bathroom. Like this. But also, I kind of wanna try out different things every time. Kind of. Oh right, none of these things really align. And we'll just have to live with it. It is what it is. We can, however, also do... I'm not really sure, because I don't like this. Maybe if it's like a bit wider. I really think I could teach young kids about nature, but I don't have any teaching experience or degree, so they just wouldn't let me. Oh, really? They do have like a lot of so I used to work with a guy who actually gives like I think tours as well. So he is a bird watcher, but also every now and again he gives like some kind of tour at like a old abandoned fort, which is also about the fort, I think, but also about nature things. I don't really know the specifics, sorry, but that also sounds kinda nice. And people can just join in on the walk. Since most teachers are just kind of old people who don't know how to teach to the younger generations, I think that's why Alvea's Sanctuary, yes, let's go! Do such a good job with teaching the younger generations, yes, I agree. Also, even though I'm already have always been an animal lover, I am learning new stuff over at Alveus every single time, but also for certain animals that I used to find pretty scary, they're all growing on me because I'm learning about them, which is nice. I'm not scared of a lot of animals though. But I have gotten a lot better with, for example, spiders because of it. Just because of learning more about it. And I think that's pretty great. But yeah, I love Alvea's Sanctuary. Same, I grew up with a bird-watching conservationist family. Let's go. I love it. I'm looking for a kitchen. I'm just gonna do it. Vibing. I never know where anything is because I also... Oh! Ranch kitchen. Let's go. Let's go. Compact. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I also was saying that because I was, I am looking into getting a new job and everything, and I was like, you know what, the first thing I would want to do when I get said job would be, for my first paycheck, want to do like at least a little donation for Alveus because I really like what they're doing. Also, I am that kind of Alveus watcher who is kind of really up to date with everything, so when I watched like this week's update on Siren the parrot, and they were like, the staff was like half crying, and I was like sitting there in my living room like crying over, actually crying over a parrot on the internet. I was like, oh. First thing I want to do when my new job is quit, let's go. What do you mean new job? Or you mean just never work again? Just kidding. Are you kidding though? Blink if you need help. Unless, right? I think I'm gonna go with the gas range. I don't like how the other ones are mismatching. White, red, blue, black. I don't think I'm actually gonna keep it red, I'm just gonna look. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep it red. X. Somehow the white feels... is kind of icky, but also it works with this, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm seeing the vision. Not sure about you guys, but... where I come from, you need maths and English degree to teach even. It has nothing to do with... oh, yeah. Since I have no sort of maths or English degree, I'm gonna try to get... Oh, yeah, I see. I see what you mean in general. It's kind of weird because, to me, like, the best teachers in my life are actually people who weren't from, like, your typical teaching school and everything. Same goes for people who work with, I knew someone who worked with homeless people. And actually all of his colleagues had to go, like, to university and everything, and he just got in there, not really on vibes, but but like life experience, and he did really well in it. But also because he had like different experiences and not only went to university, he could connect with the homeless people a lot more. It wasn't just homeless, it was like young homeless and addicted, I think. So it was like a very specific group. But he used to be like a hardcore punk guy who was still in a punk band, but just older and full of tattoos. So it was, for him, it was way easier to connect with people. Also, I think I did have some teaching opportunities, even though I don't have any degree, but sometimes you just gotta meet the right people, so to say, or know a lot about specific things. Then they would also want you around, or ask you, but it's kind of weird to get into it. It's never, especially I think if you're looking to get into it, it's kind of hard, but if it comes along your path, it's all of a sudden very easy. It's kind of weird. Best teachers I know are just people who went into the woods one day and just learn about the world. Yeah, agree. Agree. Let's see, is there also like a big table? That's the tea table. No, no dinner table. Okay, I'm gonna look it up myself then. Just yapping and building a room. This took so long yesterday as well. So I hope you guys are also just vibing, because I don't think I'm gonna get any faster at any of this. Also because I'm kind of picky. Ooh, then it would be up by the window. But also this would be kind of a big... or maybe... we could have like a bench or something. I also like the idea of there being like a bench situation on this side. But I'm not sure yet. Where do I, or maybe, I don't know if they show it in your country, but Spring Watch and Autumn Watch is good. It's BBC, so I don't know. Maybe, I think so. We have the... So we don't really watch, like, TV. But we do have a smart TV, and I think BBC is on there. But that sounds good. Sounds very enjoyable. Also for the cat. Actually, a while ago my cat was kind of bored. And I was showing him like random videos because he's like kind of like an iPad kid, you know? Whenever I have my phone out, every now and then he just looks at the screen because he's like, oh, you're probably gonna show me things. Kind of bad, I know, but it is what it is. And well, maybe if I... It's pretty cute, but I also showed him like a couple of my clips and he was like, oh, this is good. It was so funny. Are you from the Netherlands or something? I am. Totally am. Very Dutch. I don't like it. This game. Right, I know there were like pans or something. Yeah, there they are. Pot rack. Do you need to pay for it? EV licenses over there? I've always wondered. I think it's like, it could be combined in with internet and then it's like €1 a month, which is super cheap, but we don't watch TV. And there are a couple of international things on there as well, but I'm not really sure, but I used to watch like a lot of Animal Planet, National Geographic, all the fun stuff. So it is on there. But nowadays I don't really know, we just... It's kinda because a lot of it, especially like news, is just making me depressed, not gonna lie. And like the ads are like numbing my brain down like very badly. So I'm kinda like, you know what, I don't need any of this. So we just stopped watching, and we do watch, of course, we do watch a lot of shows on like all of the Netflixes and so to say, but that's it. Also, difference between public government paid channels and private ads for revenue channels versus free if you have cable, if I remember correctly. Oh, I see. Yeah, I believe that. I just... Whenever we're at my mom's place, I'm like, this is numbing my brain down. I'm okay without any of this. Kind of. So, yeah. I do put on, like, there's also really nice live streams on YouTube from zoos and aquariums and such. So I also put on some of those, which is really nice. Over here you need to pay for a license to watch any TV channel, or they come for you or something, I don't really know. Yeah, they have pretty good packages over here, but even then, I think a lot of people, from what I've heard, don't really watch TV anymore, I feel like. Nah, that would be... Don't mind me, guys. I'm just still vibing. You know what? I might actually just keep the wallpaper and everything the way it was. For once, actually. Never done that, I think. Like a little rug action. It's probably really big, but I am gonna throw it in there just to check. It's not gonna be that one. Probably have to close because otherwise there will be no more room. Also mad that you pay for a package and still get ads? Yes. It also started happening on HBO. Where... Okay, first of all, gotta give credit where it's due. We're leeching off of our friends, our sweet, sweet friends, but still, they are paying and you're still getting like ads for other HBO programs in between, which is by itself kind of weird, but also it's always the same one, you know? Yeah, I knew it. I knew there would be space. No. So by itself we were like, yeah, we're fine with the ads, but if it's always gonna be the same one... I hope to work at the zoo sometime in the next couple of years. Right now I'm working towards some qualifications so I can work with animals. Let's go! I love that. I've also been talking about that because that used to be my dream as a kid, and I was like, I see a world where that actually would have happened. But the way you get there through school is kind of weird. It's probably the same for you as well. It doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, it's probably gonna be this one, because it's the only one. Can you? Oh, it can align, let's go! It can align. Yeah, any specialization, or is it just get in there first of all? I think Maya from Alpheus also talked a lot about how to start out. Which is pretty helpful. I nowadays have the dream to, when I, so to say, retire, I would love to rescue, I think they're rock pigeons, like the your average city pigeon. I would love to rescue those and make sure they're being well taken care of, but also don't actually keep repopulating, so to say, but have a good time. And get them off the streets, because they're not really wild animals, so it would be nice if I could do something like on a small scale for that, like locally. That would be nice. Is this a new hotel room? It's the ranch one. I'm still here. I'm so sorry. Work from Lurk. One of my uni classmates went and got herself a job at the zoo. Oh, since she graduated with a degree in animation. Oh, let's go. Living the dream life. Oh, I have to take a sip. You mean feral pigeons? Yep. That's them. The ones we used around the war times and then just left outside, those. I would love for them to get some proper care. Yeah. Okay, throat is still kind of itchy. There we go. Muted for a bit to save you from some, I don't have a bath like that? Man, I hate it here. I mean, like a freestanding tub thing. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Whirlpool bath. Oh, small burb. Lyric, I gotta get some sleep. I'll watch the VOD. Shine, good luck, bro. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for hanging out all this time. Make sure you get some good rest, and I hope to see you soon. Also, thank you for the raid once again. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Oil barrel bathtub? Maybe? Can we do these in other colors? Because I kinda... Maybe. I don't like it, but... For some of these, I feel like I should come back to the game whenever I get new, new stuff, so to say. I kind of don't want to place a toilet in here, not gonna lie. I know I want to fund a memorial for the pigeons that died out in combat, right? Man, they always get so mistreated. A friend of mine... Okay, at the time I didn't know so, but then jokingly said something about them being street rats, and I was like, oh no, you didn't, because I'm the wrong person to say that, and now I'm gonna lecture you on the history of pigeons. But he actually likes pigeons, so saved. Let's see. I forgot what I was doing. Brain. Okay, so I want something like a stone kind of carpet. Street rats, affectionately. Yep. In the best way. Is it really a rug? Do we have like a red brick one? Brick? Oh, I'm blind. Don't mind me. Oh no, where did it go? Right there. Perfect size. Let's go. Oh, is it? Oh man, I'm so blind! Why can I not place them next to each other? Is it just a thing in general, or maybe the other way around? That is interesting. Oh, it has a border! Okay. Okay, fine. It's just with the whole brown and brown, it didn't make sense. I guess I should get a toilet in there, shouldn't I? I'm blaming chat once again. As always. Everything is chat's fault. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I'm blaming chat. Oh, that's so good. Do I feel bad about it? Not really. People disrespect the hell out of them. So many human lives were saved from pigeons delivering messages. Exactly. And also, even if not, that would still be like way too disrespectful to just an actual animal. It doesn't make sense to me. The whole, oh no, they're dirty. No, we are dirty. We as people are dirty, and our cities are dirty. Because also, the pigeons in Japan looked way better. Their feet as well, everything looked, they looked so much healthier, because actually it was just cleaner. And they would love to be clean, but... Oh man, I cannot... Oh man, it's happening all over again. I know it's a bit big for a hotel room with like even 4 chairs and such, but I feel like this is the kind of person who would actually invite people over to their hotel room. Just saying. Where am I gonna put this? Whatever. So this is gonna be like the cozy Probably somewhere over here then, I'd say. Well, as Boomer's saying, you need to respect your elders. I will respect you once you respect nature, Dighat. Yeah, agree. Also, respect is not really something that you just get. I think it's something that you deserve. Or not deserve. More. Duck should get, like, a prime spot. Oh! And that reminds me, I have a thing on my... I was gonna say wish list, but that kinda sounded weird. No, on my, like, personal wish list that I have for whenever it's my birthday or anything, and people are like, I don't know what to get you, and I'm like, here you go, this is my wish list. And there's a really cool website. I think it's a European company, and they make animal-shaped products, but they also have one, I think it's either a duck or I think it's a seagull. And it's like a smaller, like a seagull like this, but like smaller, and you can put it on your table, but also it's a bottle opener on, like on the bottom, and I love it. I need it. Hello, this room is looking super cute. Oh, thank you. I'm having a hard time. I could choose between like two themes, and one was simple, and I was like, yeah, but that doesn't really sound like a theme, and the other was ranch. I was like, that's not my favorite, but it is a theme, and I kind of like the idea of that, so I'm gonna try. But I'm having a hard time, but thank you. Also, let me give you a shout out. Small is a amazing streamer. If you guys want to check her out, at the moment, like it says, mostly streams Pokemon Legends CA, which is a very fun game, not gonna lie. I got it for Christmas and I have been really enjoying it. Any worries? Everyone starts off with my respect, but you can lose it from being a bell, and exactly. Exactly. Alright, we have the bread. Bread. I should start baking bread again. I know Small also makes her own bread. But ever since we went on vacation, I kind of stopped. Also, I have to go buy like an actual windmill to pick up some really nice flour. French flour. And then I have to go there first by car, and I'm like, I can't really be bothered. Kind of like that, you know? Let's see, I think this is gonna go over there. I am slowly, very slowly but surely working everything out. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that yet, but it is what it is. They're everywhere in the Netherlands now. No, not the actual... Is it a windmill? Yeah. Can't move for windmills. No, so that's the thing. The Netherlands is a very mill-heavy country, but also there's not a lot of them actually still producing stuff. And the specific one isn't that far away from me. Also, my mom lives over there, but that also kind of means that I can't just go over there and not go to my mom's place without, you know? You know what I mean? But yeah, that specific one actually produces a lot, and I just buy like big bags of, what is it? 5 kilo? 10? I don't know, it's a big one. I've not played many modern Pokemon games, just don't enjoy them very much. I'm not one of those, ew, it's new, must be bad. I at least tried new games before saying I don't like them. Yeah, I get that, but I get that a lot. Not a lot, I get that. It makes a lot of sense to me why people would not like the newer ones, because they are very different. For me, it's kind of the other way around. I like them a lot because they are kind of new. And I don't know, for me it works out, but because they are so different, it makes a lot of sense to me that a lot of people won't enjoy it as much. That's kind of it. Unfortunately, I cannot place decorations on the fake walls, which I hate because I would love to put like a painting over that thing. If you're like, oh, don't you know the English word? No, sometimes I just don't know words. Fireplace, there we go. There's a lot of rundown mills in the UK from the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, that makes sense. But are they like the water mills? Right, also wanted to do something. You know what? I'm probably just gonna do that. Make it like a little coffee corner thingy. Man, I've been at this for ages, but we're vibing. Does that say something about how I'm with those kind of things in general? Yes, it does, actually. So I want something like this, but bigger. I also had like a tea station thingy in the first hotel room we did. I am gonna give you guys like a little tour after this. And if I forget, just yell at me. Yeah, something like this. We had the open wooden shelves over there. Iron wood. Go. Surfing cart, no. Gonna try this. Please be in good cherry would probably be good. Right? I think so. There is water mills, yeah, and windmills, different for different areas, but there is an old water mill near me that got turned into a nature reserve National Trust area, and that one stone mills. Ooh, steel mills. And one steel mills, although not commercially, you can buy the flour. Oh, I see. That's nice. Yeah, the one I buy the stuff at also, it's like volunteers mostly, except for the miller. Maybe. And they have like a little shop, and they also send stuff over the country, which is kind of nice. These accidentally kind of oh no, why is it bigger? Oh no. So you have to be over there? Okay, kind of hate that. Am I ever gonna be satisfied with any of this? Maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. Do I still want this? I don't think so. It was an idea. Do still think this is kind of cute. Not sure where I'm gonna put it yet. This is gonna leave. This can go somewhere around here as well. I'm gonna pick out a couch. Alright, this thing is also here. Oh. How about this? All kinds of mills that would produce different goods, such as steel quarry for stone, and they're usually near canals because it was an easy way to transport goods. Yeah. Oh, right. Have you guys heard about... It's a thing we have in the Netherlands. It's a, Oh, sorry, bro. No, it's a, fish doorbell. I have mentioned it once before on stream. So, like in certain seasons, there's, fish that kind of migrate to, Oh yeah, the fish doorbell, right? A lot of people know about it, or have at least heard about it. Oh, it's good. I love the fish doorbell. Oh, love it. I hate it here. Nah, I'm good. We actually have something like this sewing machine in the garden. As in, it used to be like the whole thing that you can like use for your fruit and everything. Also with steel, but I think my dad then removed the sewing machine on top and then like turned it into a table in the garden. Kind of nice. But you could still like use the pedal. When it was a garden, it was kind of, or when it was a table, it was kind of satisfying. Especially if you got like a little ADHD like me, or maybe more than a little, you know? So under the table you could move it. It was fun. Fun times. I didn't know that was in the Netherlands. No, a lot of people don't know. They only know about the fish doorbell. But it's because we got a lot of water that we want to keep at a certain level, so we have a lot of dams and such, and other words I don't know. So that's why they have the fish doorbell. French tea table. No, I want a low table. Nordic. Yeah, sure. Sure, whatevs. Whatevs. You have pretty colors though. Natural. Oh, we can even do fabric. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's a no for me. Oh, that mismatches. Oh, of course it does. Of course it does. What about this one? Cherry? We have more cherry in here. Better. The bane of my existence. Nothing matches. Why? See me squinting because everything I'm like, is this off center again? Oh right, I keep forgetting that I can just do it like this. Yeah! New feature, let's go, but also, do I guess it makes kind of sense. I hate it here. In the UK, they're trying to make it easier for fish to pass certain dams easier since there's a lot of dams for electricity. Ooh, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I would love to visit the Netherlands someday. Can't recommend. I like it. There's a lot of stuff I also don't like about it, but I guess that's only natural if you live somewhere. I feel like it is. It always feels like whenever you live somewhere, you're like, kinda feel kinda iffy about it, you know? But I would also say that there's a lot of nice things. Also a lot of places that are really good for bird watching. Just gonna be ours to get a passport. Oh yeah, that's totally true! Yeah, I keep forgetting about that part. Not gonna lie. No, that's totally fair. maybe someday it'll happen, you know? Double sofa? Are we thinking double sofa? My disgusted face. Ugh. Sometimes I think it's actually good that I don't have... I only have a beak and not... maybe a bit too orange, yeah. Yeah. Because the faces I make. Do I like this? Not really. Maybe one that already has some wood in there. Like this or the vintage sofa. Okay, what colors do you guys have? Orange and green is pretty cute. Let's see if it... Yeah, that makes more sense. Kind of a shame I don't have anything else that's green. Could throw some green things in here though. You know what? I think I'm gonna delete this and do like a bigger bookshelf thingy. Because I am missing some higher furniture. It's a lot of money and time to get one since I don't and have never left the UK. The only other country I've visited is Wales. Yeah, but that's totally fair. I also know people who've never left the Netherlands and are like, you know what, I'll just go to one of our islands and then it's already a whole different world, and that's also valid. Because I've been living here all my life and I've also not seen everything over here, so... But my main reason to travel is, first of all, food. Nowadays, also birds. And there's like a couple of zoos I would like to visit in, also in the USA when things settle down a bit. Meanwhile, Singapore is right 1 hour north and you're out of the country, so everyone basically has a passport. Yeah, valid. Yeah, that's the thing, because... Well, especially when the UK was still a part of the European Union, you wouldn't need any of that. So, in the Netherlands, you could probably be in another country within less than an hour, especially depending on where you live. But we wouldn't need a passport as long as they're a part of the European Union, which, especially in the Netherlands, most of the countries around us are. So you would only need an ID card, which is pretty nice. So it's probably also one of the reasons why a lot of us, especially if you're not on, so to say, an island like the UK or Ireland, then it's pretty easy to go to another country. Never left the US, but I feel like it's more common for Americans to travel to other states rather than countries. Yes, but also the US is so big. So big. And also, I think a lot of it from what I... well, talking to people in the US, I think a lot of it also has to do with how I would say little vacation days you guys get. So I met Americans when we were in south of Spain, and we were like, oh yeah, what are you doing? How long are you going here? And they were doing like a whole tour of like almost the entirety of Spain. And they had like a really packed schedule and everything. And my mom was then afterwards going like, oh, that's a lot, and also my mom saying, because they were also asking her questions, And she was like, oh yeah, this year I've been to Asia here, and I did a trip like a South America, and they were like, oh my god. And then I had to tell my mom, like, yeah, mom, they got like a very small amount of vacation days, and you're, even for European standards, like traveling a lot, so they were like, what the heck? Is this lady rich? 5 to 10 days max unless you've worked somewhere 10 plus years exactly. I think around here it's like weeks? Let me look it up. Vacation days. Oh, Jesus. It's actually a little more complex than just that. I think it's 4 weeks. Let me see. 160. Yeah, 4 weeks. If you work 40 hours a week, it's 4 weeks off. Paid vacation, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I wish in the UK was still part of EU stuff was cheaper. Yeah, that's also what I've been hearing. Like, another streamer, she is going to TwitchCon, and she's also like, oh, I want to go to Albertine, the supermarket again, because stuff there was so nice and so cheap. And that's actually, for us, one of the more expensive ones. But especially if you have allergies or dietary needs, Albertine is great. They have a lot of vegan stuff as well. Also their own brand. And it's really good. I'm not loving it, but... yeah, I'm not loving this, but... I am gonna wrap things up. I'm just gonna put in a sink. Toilet would be nice, right? She's ranching, yes, still. European vacation days are crazy long. I worked 10 years and have only just gone 21 days. Yeah. Things are pretty good over here. So the thing is, I like the mentality or culture. I like culture and the way people are looking out for each other in Asia. I like that a lot. I like the vibes, I like the food, but I don't like the work ethic. It's too much for us. It's a lot. She's wrenching. And also it differs. So I was I'm saying like 4 weeks, but that's just the Netherlands. It's kind of differs depending on where you live exactly in Europe. Probably the best place to live would be somewhere in Scandinavia. I once saw like a whole thing about that most of the people kind of make like the same wage, or kind of earn the same wage, and it doesn't really matter what they do. So it's kind of like everyone kind of makes the same amount of money. So people do more what they want to do. I think maternity leave was also insane over there. I'm not sure if it was Sweden or something, but you should look it up. It's like, they call it like the happiest country in the world. It doesn't have a lot of people there either. Things are, in a way, crazy expensive over there, so from what I know, a lot of people only eat like meat once or twice a week. Because certain things are just like way more expensive over there, but also I think they work, a lot of them work 4 days a week, so 32 hours, and they have a lot of other nice stuff. So yeah, it really depends on what you want in life, but they were saying that that's the happiest country in the world. Something like universal basic income, yes. Also healthcare and everything. So, also because of that, no one, I think, is... Thank you for the follow. Also because of that, I think no one is, like, crazy rich. But no one... but also everyone is doing pretty well. Which I think is nice. But I think it's also easier because there's less people over there. I'm not too sure about the specifics. I'm not... I just tell you what I think I remember. And I might be very misinformed, but... yeah, you could probably look it up. The bar and everything. Sure, let's do this. I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna... then I'm gonna say it's done. Just one more, like, tiny wall thingy. And then I'm out of here. No! That's on me. It's not partition wall, it's the... oh man. So that means it's in here somewhere? Oh. Ooh. Oh, right. It is in here somewhere, but it is, do I remember? Do I remember? Whenever politicians propose UBI, what's that? In Parliament and the ruling party and parts of conservative population laughed him off, and it made me depressed for a long time. What is UBI? Plus they're all very hot and fashionable, so is me for my week in Copenhagen. Oh, yeah. But that's actually true. I remember us going on like a school trip to I think it was France, and we made a stop with the bus. And there were also like other schools going there, and then one of the buses who stopped at the gas station and everything for like a little bit of a break. Like everyone from our bus was like, "Oh my god, they're all fashion models. What's happening?" And everyone was like, "Everyone's hot. Everyone's hot." And they were Scandinavian. Oh man, everyone's so good looking. They were all the same age as us as well, but we were like, nah, they're just different, bro. Oh, universal basic income. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that a lot of people laugh if they have more than that. They're not willing to give it up. That's most of the time the reason. Rich people. Me preaching. Hell yeah. Almost done, guys. Can you believe it? I can't. Lined pegboard. Sure, something like that. Oh, it's only the border? Interesting. Don't like that, not a fan. Sure, we're gonna do that. That makes total sense in there. You leave? Oh. Oh, then I have to move everything over. Fine. Fine. We're done. I'm not doing any more. It's fine. Also, is the painting still there? Okay, I have to at least get the painting somewhere. Sure, you can go over there. Whatevs. I am done. Here. What's a foot? All done. I want to stop. Real. It's like the painting is unwanted, huh? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna redo this maybe some other time, add some things, but not now. School trip to another country that's cool in the UK is just going to Asa or something. I do have to say about that, it does really depend on, first of all, your school, second of all, your level of education, because they are kinda, I'd say kinda nasty about it. So, if you're like middle or the easiest way for me would be to call it that way. I don't actually think it's like lower or middle education level, but that's the easiest way to explain it because we have a pretty complicated education system, I would say, so I'm not sure how I would otherwise translate that. But if you're in, so to say, lower or medium education level, they're like, you know what, you're going to the south of the Netherlands. It's gonna be fun. Good luck, have fun. If you're like somewhere a higher education level, they're like, you know what? You're the future of the country. We're gonna go to... I've been to London. I've been to Paris. I think it was London and Paris. I probably could have gone to other stuff if I actually properly went to school, but that's another story. But I always thought it didn't make any sense that only we got to enjoy those kinds of things. I thought it was pretty unfair. Oh, I've also been in Milan, but that was with I had to pay for that all myself. Gonna go AFK for a bit. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Also, thanks for hanging out in general. Nice meeting you. Bathrooms in real life that don't have doors scare me. Like master bedroom with no door between the bed and the toilet. Yes, I agree. I also said like at the beginning, yesterday when doing the stream, I was like, no guys, the bathroom is in the hallway. You just can't see it. And Chow was like, no, we need it. It needs to be in the room. And I was like, okay, there's no doors, but whatever. A foot? No, I have two. Stop. Maxer is the future of Dutch streaming. No. Actually, my favorite streamer happens to be a Dutch streamer. He only streams in English, and at first I was like, oh, his English is so good, he must be... I always thought he was Scandinavian, but he's gotten pretty big. His name's Insum. A lot of people know him nowadays, but I started watching him when he hadn't started that long yet. Is it because the better schools get extra funding from private stakeholders? No, because actually the school I was in had all of the same levels, or all of the different levels of education in one school. So I'm not sure why. So it was the same school as well. It'd be wonderful. You've got a popular room on your hands, no doubt. Let's sail back to the lobby together. Interesting, right? I think it's mostly a mindset thing. But I don't like the school system to begin with. Also had that conversation with Bjorn yesterday, because I have a lot of things to say about it. But that's just me. We had to pay for the trip ourselves, however the higher education also had the choice to go to London, etc. Like what? Exactly my point. It doesn't make sense whatsoever, and also, if you look at, for example, hotels in the Netherlands, it's also crazy expensive for us. And I feel bad saying this, but it's actually true. It's probably cheaper for us to book a flight with a plane to, let's say, Greece, than stay at home for vacation and actually book something here. It's insane. If you put out the outfits... No! Thank you for reminding me. That's the next thing we're gonna do. Thank you, thank you. And if not, please remind me again. Anyone. I think they trust the higher education students more to behave. Meanwhile, the higher education students got shit-faced drunk every trip. Not in my class, but yeah, true. I read this as private skateboarders first. That's Goofy. Goofy movie mentioned. Let's go. Ooh, I'm giving you 200 tickets as a little thank you gift. Please take out your phone for me if you would. Alrighty. See you next time. We're doing it. Also, Granny, do we have more stuff now? I don't think so. Because that's what you guys promised me. We're being scammed again, guys. This whole pyramid scheme, Nook. Should have known. Kind of like that, though. Sure. Dude, I had exactly the same. That's also what... So that's the thing. I know a lot of people who didn't go to all the, so to say, fancy places, but when talking to them, I'm like, you guys are just as smart and well-cultured. I don't see why your school or your education level wouldn't be able to go there. It makes no sense to me. We're the same. Remember, Griffles also skates Goofy, right foot what the? What are you guys talking about? Also, I'm gonna pick out outfits for the mannequin. So unfair to be honest. Yeah, it is unfair. I went to Antwerp, like pleb. Well, the Excel class got to go to Rome, like what? Oh, you mean the Excel class with my ex-boyfriend? All the more reason to hate him. Slander, absolute slander, yeah, that one. We got to go to the social housing area of Berlin. Oh yeah, right, that one, I forgot, we also went to Berlin. Sorry, not sorry. Social housing area of Berlin. Oh yeah, that is an experience. Actually, when we were in Berlin, we were in, or my friend and I, we were in an old lady's house. It was very nice. But yeah, a lot of the neighborhoods in Berlin were kind of questionable. Pretty sure we saw a lady from the streets, out on the streets, on the corner, and we were... Then again, we are kind of used to things, but also it was kind of weird. That's the thing, when we were younger in the Netherlands on TV, you would see a Bob every now and then on screen. Bobas, so to say. And some other stuff as well when I was younger. We are not a prude country. I'm here, but I don't need to be here. The old lady where we were told us not to go outside after 9 PM, because then the shady people come around. Meanwhile, the area 24/7, what the fuck is going on, right? Yup. We're gonna pick out an outfit. Sounds like San Francisco. Yeah! I actually saw a video of someone booking a very, very nice hotel in San Francisco, but in a very questionable neighborhood. And yeah. She had horror stories about that. So, do I kinda... I think this is the only way to actually look at the outfits. dress up? We have a casual kimono, butterfly visiting kimono. Oh, the Korean one, also cute. I think I also have yukata in here. Flashy kimono. Ikoboshi. Ikoboshi. I don't know that. Kabuki actor. Why is everything all over the place, or is it just me? Oh, Morning Glory Yukata. Oh, that would be very cute, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna write it down because I feel like whenever I go into my inventory to actually pick them out, I'm not... I'm gonna put it on. Then I won't know the name. Morning Glory. Or could I actually... You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I can just run up to the mannequin itself and dress it from there? Opium? Maybe? Hopeful? That would be nice. San Francisco really is a blind box. When 3 you go through is the dopest experience you have, and then you pick another and there's people defecating and doing drugs in the streets. Yes, I remember when we took a wrong corner and we were like, ooh, everyone's watching us. I don't think we're supposed to be here. I really didn't expect that to happen. The rest of the vibes. We went to Czechia for our school trip and it traumatized me. We slept on beds without a mattress and the bed was solid wood. So I also went there, but also it wasn't for school, it was for scouts. So then you're already like expecting to sleep on a field bed, maybe. But it was interesting because taking a shower there in that facility, which was also a scouts facility, or no, I think it was even like going to the bathroom. I saw, you would hate it there, Shotokeki, but I saw like a very, very big spider, but it had been dead for a long time. And usually spiders, when they die, they kinda their legs go up, right? This one was still kinda looking like a spider, but it was covered in, I think, a lot of dust and mold. But from so many years that it was almost like a super fat spider. Hi, welcome back! I told Kes about one of my encounters in San Francisco and realized like 10 years after the encounter that when I talked to the homeless man at the bus stop, he was so happy that he offered me meth. Jeez. I hadn't realized what the burger-like thing was because I didn't know meth, but I now realize that I also don't know. Holy moly. Heroin. I mean, she was a hero. Female hero. Don't add me, YouTube. Can I do it like this? Yes! That makes more zombie spider. Yes, kind of. Drugs are bad, kids. Yep. And that's coming from someone living in a country where a lot of the drugs are actually legal. The fun thing is, most of us don't do drugs because of that. Who would have known, right? Actually true, by the way. That's like the one thing when you're like, oh, I'm from the Netherlands, and you're on vacation, and people are like, huh? The Netherlands? And then you say Amsterdam, and they're like, oh, Amsterdam, right? We're like, yeah, we don't do drugs. Personally, don't do drugs. And they're like, why not? You're allowed to. And we're like, yeah. And we choose not to. Kinda interesting. Never thought I would find a Eurasian magpie feet who were also like birds, right? I like birds a lot. An awful lot. What? That's why Max doesn't stream with cam on? She's always lighting up? Can you imagine? No man, my frail being. You know what? I actually take plenty of meds daily, and for a lot of them, I have a child's dosage. And it's not because I'm small or skinny, it's just that I overreact to everything. So no, I think that would be a really bad idea. Drugs are probably not a good idea for me. I would say they're not a good idea for a lot of people, but I also see, like, a lot of people do need something to take edge of, I guess. I don't know, man. I can only speak from my own experience, I guess. Probably for the best as well. Man, if I would have these in a lighter version, that would be cute. But yeah, we're working on the outfits that visitors of the hotel can borrow, so to say. I don't like the red. I'm gonna go with the other ones. For those of you who are like, oh no, but with socks, yes, that actually makes sense. That's how to do it. Don't at me. At the Japanese. Ooh, these are the actual ones with the toe slits. Oh, nice. Or just the one toe. Great. Drama queen overreacting to everything. You and me both, baby. We're all special in here. I should really volunteer with some bird organizations. You know what? I was also looking into that, I think a couple of years ago, but they were strict is maybe not the right word, but they were very specific in what you had to do and how many hours you had to be there and how reliable. And I'm like, I'm not a super healthy being. I don't think I can actually agree to all of that and not let you guys down. So I was kind of was like, oh, feels bad. Oh, this is cute. Cute. Just drink some good old Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's for me. If you just give me like a lot of, not even a lot, but like a medium amount, average amount of sugar, I'm good to go, baby. I'm not sleeping. You get that? Yeah, cute, right, Gran? Does anyone know if Rossetti can clear flowers in the 3.0 update? I think flowers, yes, and trees, no, but I'm not speaking from experience. I think Shotokeki would know. Uh-huh. There she is. Knew it. Okay, second outfit. Do you guys have suggestions? What would you like to see? Also, those of you who came in later, look at my beak. I had to. I drink a Dr. Pepper and a Coca-Cola, and I'm shaking. Yeah, same. Also me in Japan, like a couple of years ago, high on sugar, in the middle of the night. Like, should we go home? And be like, no, more! So now I'm not allowed too much sugar, which is totally fair. Summer, right? Ooh! Ooh! Is that possible? Maybe, actually. Now I mention it, I think it might be. I'm not sure if it's in here. I know there's something like that. That's a good one, Ruffles. Let's go, my island has been cursed by flowers for so long. Let's go. Ball cap. Stop it. You're making things cursed again. I eat a lot of sugar though, it's just certain drinks. Oh, then it's probably caffeine. Caffeine upsets my belly. Nowadays, a little less. Kiwi? Kiwi hat? Love it here. Nowadays, after verification to Japan, less. I don't know why, it doesn't make sense, but probably less stress or something, I don't know. Things are better nowadays. Ooh, peach? Oh, let's go. Probably don't consume much caffeine, yeah, me neither. Also, I also... before vacation, I had even started to have issues with, like, the non-caffeinated coffee. And my bowels, life was rough. Flower crown? Why is it even on the top? That's kind of weird. Ooh! Is this for the naked, half-naked men festival? If you know what I mean? I can imagine a lot of you don't know. I'm sorry. If you do want to know some weird Japanese things, look up PP Festival in Japan. Man, I love weird stuff. Oh, the decaf? How? I don't know. I'm special. I'm not looking that up. It was even— oh! Right, Ruffles, this is kappa. So that's why the hotel people have the bald spot. You were referring to how with the decaf coffee and still having problems, right? It's because I'm special. Oh, there we go. Oh, we even have the wig. Yo, look at the physics, the jiggle physics on that. Which one do we want? I feel like you guys are gonna go for the samurai wig instead of the helmet, but that might just be me. Cute. Very cute. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, look at that hair. Also, for those of you who are here for the first time, I am Maxer and I'm a weeb. It's pretty bad. Do I have an outfit to go with this? I feel like I do. There was one white. Was it a white one? I'm good without without the full body tights, I think. Where is it? Oh, Miko. Oh, also very cute. Doesn't go together, but also very cute. This one. Is this a set? Nook. Wait, something? And what was the other one called? I'm not sure. Looks like a set to me, but then again, I don't really know. With your Reap, any anime recommendations? Got no friends to ask, so I've been asking streamers. No psychological horrors, though. People keep recommending them. No, I don't watch psychological horror. There is one that is kind of psychological in a way, but I wouldn't necessarily call it horror. No, it's not. A wedding outfit, right? It's cute, right? I know it's very specific, but it's also very cute. Yes, Dungeon Meshi is a very good recommendation. I think one of the better ones I've seen would be Erased, which definitely has some psychological aspects to it, but it's a very good one. Let's see. Which ones did I like? Like, really? I'm not gonna recommend you Attack on Titan. I think. Not because I think it's very, 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 very good, but if you're not into horror, it might like somewhere lean towards that maybe, but you could check that out. It has some gore. Yo, let's go, visual punk. But yeah, other than that, the story is very good. We are really enjoying Dun Dun Dun. Let's see. I mostly read like a lot of manga over the years. A lot. So many outfits to little mannequins. I agree. We could also go with the Maiko, which is a little more... Ooh, and then I think the shoes would actually match the... Where are they? These. Yeah. Very cute. Cute! Okay, now I'm just gonna remove the headwear. Where is it? Probably at the top. No. Pretty cute, not gonna lie. Just looking at cute stuff. Also, me in real life is like, I mostly wear black. And some color here and there, but... Hey, cutie. Like a hair band thing would be nice, but... Just gonna leave it at that. I'm hyped for the new Frieren episode coming out today. Out today? There's a new one coming out today? Really? Like the new season? Because we were also watching that and very much enjoying that. It's actually a really nice slice of life, cozy. It's something new, I feel. First episode, season 2, let's go. Gotta tell like that. Probably don't have any of the new... Yeah. I already looked, but still. I don't want to... Cute. I still haven't finished watching season 1 of Frieren. premise is so depressing. Yes, but also it's kind of cute because I don't know. I feel like I've also heard this from people that they are able to relate to Frieren way more than other characters in anime. And I'm just gonna say this straight up. It's because they're autistic. And the way Frieren is like exploring her feelings. As an elf, of course, who has a very long life. For very different reasons, but a lot of people do relate to that. I had to convince someone I know to let me use their Crunchyroll account. Yeah, we're also on someone else's Crunchyroll account. It's good. You know what? I'll have to think about recommendations because I've seen a lot of things. But there's always only like a couple ones I can remember, like from the top of my head. Sentenced to be a Hero, 1 hour long, and the action sequences were so great, but it did lean a little into too much action because they seem to have so much fun with it. Ooh. There was also I think it was Chinese production where Lick and I saw like the first episode of it. It looked very, very good. Like a lot of money went into that, but also the story was interesting. Like you started watching it, it was about heroes. And you're like, okay, another hero anime. We've seen this, but it's not at all what you think it is. The premise is interesting. It's where convicts are heroes and there's magical elements too. Let's go. I like the themes of death and losing people, that kind of stuff, because it just reminds me life isn't permanent and you should enjoy it while you're here. Then you're gonna love Erased. If you've not seen Erased yet, you're gonna love that. It's very good. Very, very good. I'll try to watch Fion. My friends keep giving me updates about it. It's very cute. But I see where you're coming from when... Singing? Oh right, these are... she's one of the villagers who only knows my undercover name. Only one of them knows I'm Maxer. The early cat gets her to-do list done. Let's go. Gotta watch Erase, never heard of it. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's very good. It is one of the ones where you sit afterwards and be like, I have feelings about this. Lots of people I know go on about how they're scared of death, but I just don't worry about that since there's nothing I can do about it, so no point being stressed. We're the same person. Oh, and one time we were in a plane, and I think it was like me and my mom, and the plane like did a little drop, and like a lot of people were like, oh! And my mom and I were, with most things, we were like, oh, I guess it's our time. Just full on accepted it. We're like, oh, you know what? There's worse ways to go. Yeah, I agree. Nothing I can do about it. Let's see, we're gonna craft these things for more, quantity. For more of those points for the hotel thingies. There's not much stuff we want now, but they said they were gonna add more things to that as we go on, so might as well start saving up. 60? Okay, sure. Another one on my watch list is Summer Hikaru Died. I watched one app and it's also got an interesting premise. Supernatural sci-fi is queer-coded. Hell yeah. But that's not the main plot. I see, I see. Immediately screams, "Oh, is it Your Lie in April?" The Arthur is also very pretty. Ooh. Yeah, one day I'll die, everyone dies, so no point worrying. When it's my time to go, I'll go. I agree. The only thing I'm worried about is like leaving stuff manageable for leaving stuff behind nicely for, so let's say my cat, and I don't know. So I already like told my mom like I don't care what happens in my relationships if we're He changed! Where is the flower? We want the full outfit. Oh, that's very cute, but also you're not staying. No, 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 nah, 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 he didn't just... Nah. Uh-huh. Me here just lying in bed in the dark, low-key panicking about that. I also get that, but... that's not me. And I'm very grateful that's not me. Alright. I was so distracted by his outfit. Oh, I forgot to go up to this thing. There we go. So for the... this one, I have one of them. I'm just like one of the specific shells short for the second one. Yeah, I want someone to look after my pets and to bury some of my stuff with me, but other than that, I'd rather just be forgotten. I would like an unmarked grave in the woods, but that's quite illegal. You know what? They are doing something like that in the Netherlands. I'm not sure how they're ever gonna do it because we don't have that much space, but I think it's like a special company and then they bury you in a special box and just return you to the earth, so to say. You're becoming compost. Kind of, I don't know. It's a very interesting thing, you can probably look it up. It's like breaking down naturally back into nature or something like that. My mom always says, like, you can just throw me out in the green bin or the gray one, whichever comes first. Not allowed to do so, of course. Oh, no. Will it still be there if I go back outside? Or will it despawn? I saw your mom. She's a legend, not gonna lie. For Lick's sake, I hope I don't like turn too much into her. Yeah, despawned, right? But also, she's a legend. You know? Yeah, just throw my body in a ditch somewhere so I can just decompose once I'm gone. There's no need looking after my body. I'll have no use here. Yeah, I'm also on the same page. But yeah, there is a company thingy that does something like that in the Netherlands. Not sure if it's expensive. Probably is because we don't have that much space. Oh, right. Open. The lamp. The shelves. Oh, put in storage. Alright, for the new people, I'm gonna give you at least like a part of the house tour. Surprise, it's mostly Japanese themed. Who would have guessed? Still a weeb. Right. I've always hated this lamp. Huh. That was kind of awkward. I'll put it in storage. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. What is the rest of the new stuff I have? Oh, I got a new... Get over here. Let's see if I can put them next to each other to compare. So yesterday from the new update... Whatever. Yesterday from the new update, we also got this. Oh, I only now see like the little legs underneath. Don't like those. Huh. Never noticed those before. Not sure why they're like aluminum looking. Also in the Netherlands we say aluminium. Just saying. We know what's up. So yeah, got the new one. Not gonna keep it. Maybe I am actually gonna... There's an organization that got a plot of land to make a burial garden, especially for bodies to be buried under a tree. Yeah, so we also have something like that. I know they do it like multiple stories of people. Like at least 2 or 3 high. Or deep, I should say. I did look into it a bit because I was like, oh, this sounds interesting. Flash Gundam soon. Afterwards I wouldn't need it. Have you ever played Halo Reach? I don't think I have. I have played one of the Halo games for a bit. Would like to go out fighting elites with an energy sword and going out like Arthur Morgan. Let's go. Yeah, I get it. That is probably a way more, at least more interesting way to go out than most of us actually will go out. Yes. Yes. Also, I want these outside somewhere. Yeah, no, there's gonna be for outside. Okay. Ruffles, who's usually in here, knows all about Arthur. He's, been streaming Red Dead a lot, actually. Let me do a... Ruffles shout out. We love Ruffles in here, actually. Yep, streaming E33 now, but also he was still playing, wasn't he still playing Red Dead last week, I think? Like, once in between? I think so. I'm not sure, he was near the end of the game though, so... Red Dead, yeah. I'm not super sure about that. Oh right, this is the rest of my island. Also, Japanese themed. This is like a little shopping street stuff. Also, what I do like... Oh, not this one? I think the other one made a sound. Am I going insane? I was so sure it did yesterday. I'm losing it, guys. I'm sorry. The ice maker, right? Shaved ice is so nice. I feel like sometimes the game might be a bit loud and sometimes very quiet, but that's just the way the game is. Kinda sad. Oh right, this is also gonna become like a new area. Maybe I'm just gonna plop this down. No. Oh, I got it. It's now somewhere in my inventory. Okay. Fine. Absolutely fine. I'm not gonna start up a new hotel room because we already know that's gonna take ages. Right, one of the... Oh, she's also wearing an outfit. Even the oxygen here is perfect. Well, you know, we got a new spot opening up tomorrow. And I do need a new villager tomorrow. Hi? Are you okay? Secret greeting? Oh man, this is hell. Entering it like this? Oh. My fat bird body is in front of it as well. And yes, I am playing this on my... in OBS. Because I was like, why not? I'm so scared that it's actually not gonna fit as well. It's crush crap. Do you like the... Let me... I think there's a lot of them in here actually. I was about to redeem that, knew it. If any of you know what game this is from, you're a real one. But also, I get it if you don't want to out yourself. Yo, golden coin, let's go! Metal Gear Solid? Nah. This one, was it, Honey Pop. Honey Pop. I think it's the original one. I mostly know Honeycomb Studio, but Honey Pop is a dating sim that is kinda questionable. Pretty cute. And one of the cuties in there, so it's always like, with shaking bacon? I think it's very cute. I'm infecting all of them. Let's go. 100 yen coin. Oh yeah, I was reworking that one, but I only did like the background. Still have to do the rest of it. I do want a new version for that. Rich bitch. Ooh, Shotokiki. This guy is moving out tomorrow, so that means then I'll be able to hunt. Oh, look at the footsteps! Oh, that's very cute. I never noticed that before. Huh. But yeah, the guy is moving out, so I'll be able to hunt villagers tomorrow. I can have family members friended on Steam, so I've got to not play any questionable games. Fair. Very fair. Actually, as far as questionable games go, this one's pretty tame, but still. People will judge you for it, probably. Also, Shotokiki, you wanna play this together tomorrow? Maybe, if you have time. Or somewhere over the weekend? Oh, yes. Right? Hell yeah. Sunday will work better for me. Totally fine. And tomorrow I'll go, go hunting for a new villager, and then on Sunday we can do stuff. I wanna be made fun of in the family Discord group chat. Yo, you have a family Discord group chat? I'm gonna eat pizza at my parents' house tomorrow. We're gonna eat pizza tonight. I gotta make the dough in a bit though, but that's fine. Nice, nice. I'm probably still missing, yeah, just the one. Okay, it is what it is. Is there still stuff that I wanna do today is the question. Nice pizza evening then? We will. We totally will. Let's see. I have this. Ooh, twig. Be twiggin'. Twiggin' for real. Right, I had to water some stuff for today. And also get it off. Was there... I feel like I'm forgetting something again. Mostly me posting questionable gifs and memes, then getting private DMs telling me to delete them. I love it. Oh man. That's good. You gotta culture the family somehow, right? Someone's gonna do it. We could do Slumber Island together? Working on a Zelda-themed island with- ooh, let's go. Normies don't get my humor. Fair. Very fair, actually. Right, I already bought all of the Lego stuff at the beginning of the stream that I could buy, but it was like, nah, you can only do 5 today. I was like, but I wanna. So I'd say that's good as is. Do you need amiibos for the Zelda stuff? Yes. Oh, right. Do you guys now know which amiibos you need? If it's like specific ones? Because I'm not... that I don't know yet. I have no clue whether it has to be. Is that a Venus comb? Nope. I just want the Zelda stuff, right? You can use most of the amiibos for it. Okay. Okay, then maybe we'll look out. Maybe. Because we do have... something, right? Venus? Nope. Guess I'll have to get the box out. Get the box out. Do it. Yes, please. Oh, also, Lick, now that you're here, apparently the new Frieren episode is out today. See if I get an older one for cheap. Yeah. Also, I heard someone say something about doing so online. I'm not sure what it meant. Also not sure how it would work. But it sounded like there was some kind of workaround, maybe. I think. Oh hell yeah, right? Right? Gaming 3 said so. Otherwise we probably wouldn't have known for quite some time. Family group chat is mostly me posting for your memes and gifs. That's good. Gonna go for a walk, by the way. Do you need to wait for you to end stream? Maybe, if you I should also start preparing the pizza dough. They make fun of me a bit. No, they just don't get it. That's a skill issue on their part. I am quite lucky that my mom is actually kind of a geek, but doesn't really know about it herself a lot of the time. It was also kind of fun, like, showing her, like, the first model for the VTuber, and I just knew she would probably like it, but she was like, oh, it's so cute, and she was, like, being all enthusiastic about it, and, making pizza from scratch? Yeah, kinda. Just a dough. Just a dough. It should be fine. So is that a no? No, I don't think so. Sorry, Lick. I think it's safest if you just go by yourself and not wait for me. Then one of them posts dispatch. Gives of rubber, so like you can't make fun of me. Okay, about that. Do we as a chat, or do you as a chat collectively agree that Invisigirl is a red flag? No, I'm not making fun of you. Not at all. Or do you mean that I think Invisigirl's a red flag? I know, I don't play the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run the stream. We did the things. She's my red flag. My red flag, specifically? I mean, it's fair. If you agree and still go after her, that's fine. If you're like, no, she's not a red flag, you have issues. I hate her attitude, but she's hot, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally valid. Do you live with Lick then, Max? I do. She's misunderstood, I can fix her. Some things are not meant to be fixed, or at least not by you. I will raise that red flag high and sing the Soviet national anthem, he says. Wow, that needs to go on a t-shirt or something. That's good, man. You can literally fix her in the story. Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly so, but like how she starts out? Nah. I wouldn't try. I'm new here, so didn't know. Yeah, that's totally true, sorry. Yep. Also, Lick Lick is a professional animator, and like he drew the whole burb. He drew the burb. I rigged this version of the model, which he also helped me on, by the way, because I'm not an artist. So, yeah. Also, all of the emotes are done by Lick, and like the daily redeems are either drawn by me or by Lick. So yeah, lucky. Because I wouldn't be able to do this, so let's go. Too many lies, man. Oh, that's on that. Yeah. Like, I could know a character, a female hot character who's like kinda mean. I can get behind that, but this is like, that's maybe it's too much. Maybe if I were younger, I was like, you know what, I can fix her. Nowadays, I'm like, I'm not gonna bother, you know? I'm not. I've seen this before. I'd love to get into art, but I get way too frustrated. So I get that. Especially living with someone who's talented. No, sometimes it's kind of daunting to start doing it, but also I think with a lot of things, if you just start doing it because you want to get better at something. So for me, that was rigging this model, for instance. I just knew I would really suck at it at first, but like knowing that was fine. And making mistakes was also fine because I would learn from that, and going in it like that, if you can, which is hard, by the way, to make yourself actually believe that, but I think that worked out. Also, I'm gonna at least say bye to YouTube. Bye-bye YouTube. I will continue more Animal Crossing 3.0 update next week. On Monday, I'll be back same times, 1 p.m. to with his 4 p.m. CET, Central European Time. And if not, you can always watch the video back, of course. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye!